man that Howard Stern fired and said he would never work in radio again. That's right, it's the second coming of Gary Garver.
I used to be such a sweet, sweet thing to lay.
Control Chaos live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel. Well, like I said, it's tape. I keep on saying live. I'd like to say live.
It feels like it's live.
Well, we're alive right now at this time, this place. Now, when this runs, God willing, I'll still be alive.
Our red carpet interviews were live.
Exactly, they were.
By the way, your interview with Daniel Baldwin was a great interview.
Well, thank you. I'm here with the beautiful Mary Tunga. I'm Gary Garver. Oscar night, 2015, Beverly Hilton Hotel. And I got some great interviews. I mean, this is one of my favorite times I've been here for Night of 100 Stars, because the last couple of years have been sort of like shaky and stuff like that,
Okay.
but this year has been fantastic. This interview with Daniel Baldwin, I love Daniel Baldwin. If you don't know, he's part of the Baldwin brothers. I guess that's his fame. Celebrity Rehab.
He is hilarious, by the way.
Oh, I love him.
He has great sense of humor.
The cool thing is that I've been interviewing these guys for like years and years for the Howard Stern Show. And so they recognized me from the Stern Show. In fact, Daniel Baldwin referenced the Stern Show. Didn't know that I wasn't working for Howard. And I told him about that, and he had something to say about Howard, which I loved, and many other crazy things that I'm probably gonna have to bleep. So here's my interview with Daniel Baldwin. Hey, what's up, brother?
We're in the A-League right now. They put you at the end of the line. What's the matter with them?
Well, that's it. I like it out here. It's nice and cool. Oh,
It's
man,
cool?
I don't want to be in there.
All right, cool.
How you been, man?
You know who this is, right?
Sorry.
Rob.
We don't need
You know who
Who cares?
You know what show you're on right now? It's one of your favorite radio shows.
It used to be. I'm not with them
You're
anymore.
not with them anymore?
No, I haven't been with them in like 6 years, man. I got my own radio show now.
Well, then what matters? Fuck Howard. Go ahead.
Well, if you say so. Hey, I want to know, what irritates you most about yourself?
You know, my left testicle dangles longer than my right. So when I walk... Anyway, no, go ahead.
What's more important to you, feeding homeless children or your success?
Stabbing homeless children.
Stabbing homeless children?
Stabbing homeless children, for sure.
Okay. Have you ever farted and blamed it on someone else?
Absolutely.
So have I.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
If there's one person you could speak to that lived on Earth, who would it be?
Pee Wee Herman.
You ever had a reach around?
But listen, what was it? You're the kind of guy that would fuck a guy in the ass, not give him the common courtesy of a reach around. I'll be watching you. That's the exact verbatim from Full Metal Jacket.
I love it,
Come
man.
on.
You're the man. Do aliens from another planet roam Earth?
They live under the ocean, actually.
Are you green?
Yes, with envy.
Do you believe all the stories that are written in the Bible?
Everything except for the middle section.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I believe in heaven. I think we're probably in hell now.
I believe it too.
Yeah.
Would Jesus be for gun control?
Yeah, Moses carried a staff. Why can't we?
Have you ever thought about suicide?
I have. I've seen many of my friends commit suicide. And I say,
And would you ever appear on the Gary Garver Show?
don't even know who it is.
All right, thank you very much.
God bless
appreciate
you.
it. I love you, man. Nice seeing you, buddy.
Good to see you, bro.
God bless. That's right. F. Howard Stern. I don't mean that.
He did say that.
He did say that because he had no clue that I didn't work for Howard Stern. Because he's asking his girlfriend, like, do you know who you're being interviewed by and all that? And I go,
Right.
hey, I'm not working with him. He's like, well, but he's crazy. I love Daniel Baldwin because, he's just so off the hook, man. And
I think that's great that they remember you, too, from the Howard Show, because your questions were amazing, your red carpet questions. I mean,
yeah, they were cool.
they were funny.
And also all those questions were written by the Howard Stern Show. These are questions tonight. I wrote these questions.
Pretty good.
So that's the difference. I wrote these questions as opposed to the Howard Stern Show writing the questions. So it was cool to see Daniel Baldwin. I also saw another friend of mine, Lou Ferrigno, who's sort of dodging my radio show. So, before the red carpet even started, we're outside because I had a really nice spot this time. I wasn't all crowded into the paparazzi because I hate the paparazzi. I mean, F the paparazzi. F them. You know what I mean? F them. I can't stand them. But, me and Frank, my camera guy, and me and Frank have been doing this stuff for years. We're just sitting there, and it's like an hour or 2 hours before the red carpet. And all of a sudden we said, hey, Gary, what's up? And it was Lou Ferrigno yelling at me, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, Lou, when are you going to do my show again? Because he's like, he said, well, I've been too busy, So anyways, I got Lou Ferrigno. I love Lou Ferrigno. So I don't know if I was begging him to come on the show, but I was sort of busting his balls about doing my show. So here's my interview with Lou and Carla Ferrigno. Lou.
What do you want to know tonight?
Are you going to... Don't, hey, man, I just want to know why... Hey, Why aren't you coming on my radio show? I've been calling Carla, your wife.
I've been so busy doing convention, filming. Do you know I've been gone the entire month? I'm just home for the first time now. I've been really busy.
Really, that's awesome, man. Well, that's good for you then.
Of course, I like working. I'm very obsessed with working.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're working. I mean, I'm happy for you. But could you come on Can you call into my show or come down to my show?
Dude, I already came out to talk to you, but the drive to the valley is very hard right now because I have so much to do.
Well, how about when are you going to be free? When can you put me on your schedule? You're busy
right now. I'm talking to you.
All right, man. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you some questions, okay?
Babe, you could ask me a question. Join for the laugh.
Carla,
Hi.
keep on dodging me.
No, I'm not dodging you. I never dodge you. I answer your phone calls and
You do actually.
and I do try to set up interviews with him, but he's never there. I never see the guy anymore. He's gone Wednesday to Sunday working. If he's filming, I don't see him again. Oh no.
All right, well, that's cool. All right. Well, then I'll interview you here, and then we'll run it over and over again. All right. Listen. Do you believe all the stories that are written in the Bible?
Well, gotta be because they put Jesus on the cross and crucified. So I'm joking. The Bible is true.
Have you ever thought about suicide?
Never.
I have.
Really? Tell me about it.
No, I don't want to talk
I want
about
to
it.
hear about your suicide.
What?
Tell me.
No, man. I'm just going to go through some.
No, what were you thinking about?
I'm going through some tough times at times, man.
Like what?
Just my life. Yeah, my life. Just some things in my life that have caused me to think about that.
Okay. Well, at least you're still here.
I'm not going to kill myself. I'm too big of a chicken,
Okay.
to do that.
I buy that.
And plus, it's against the Lord.
That's true.
Hey, let me ask you. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
What are you going to be in your next life?
Well, that's a good question because I believe being reincarnated with no memory. I think your soul goes to another person, but you'll remember the life before. And it could be any form of like an animal or human.
So you could be an animal. See, I think I'm going to be a hawk. I believe in reincarnation. I want to be a hawk.
The good thing about being a hawk, they have 12-power vision. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
A hawk on a tree, for example, if they see any kind of animal, that's why they find their prey because they have 12-power vision.
I didn't know that. You know what? Because I want to go to to the Super Bowl and the Rose Bowl. I want to go to a bunch of sports events, like the Masters and things like that. So I can see like great then.
But then you can't speak. You
Who
can't.
cares? I don't want to speak anymore. I'm sick of speaking. I'm tired of talking. I talk for a living, for Christ's sake. I'm sick of talking. I don't want to talk anymore for a living.
Okay.
I want to fly.
Okay.
Do aliens from another planet roam Earth?
I think it's true. They're somewhere in New Mexico.
You do.
Well, they've been proven back in the 50s. There were rumors and stories about alien. I think it's secretly kept by the government.
I believe it too. Hey, what do you think about the Malaysian airline flight? Do you think aliens took that? I believe aliens. And Larry Holmes, boxing great Larry Holmes, has called into my show, unlike you, and said that aliens have taken Malaysian flight 370.
I wouldn't doubt it. You never know. It could be under the ocean or it could be somewhere. I wouldn't doubt it. Who knows?
Exactly. Okay. Do you believe in heaven and hell?
I believe what?
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
Heaven, not hell.
You don't believe in hell?
No, because I never go to hell. Few people I want to mention who's going to hell.
Or the three? Not me, right?
Well, I don't know.
What? They're not saying me. All right. Do you I want a serious question. Do you think America is more racist than it was 50 years ago?
I don't know.
Carla, I'm out. You know what? All right, whatever. Okay. All right. All right. Well, and are you green?
I love green.
You love green, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're all about green.
of course.
I know.
Money, Kermit the Frog, the Hulk,
The Hulk.
lettuce, green bean.
You are the Hulk, aren't you?
Of course.
You'll always be you're the greatest Hulk of all time, by the way. All this other is BS. You're the greatest Hulk of all time. Lou Ferrigno, I love you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, we got more interviews coming up. I interviewed Jermaine Jackson from the Jackson 5.
Very nice.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
And I asked Ernie Hudson
From
about
the
new
Jackson 5.
the Jackson 5. Yeah, in fact, me and Jermaine Jackson, I talked to him about growing up in the San Fernando Valley. People think I grew up in New York. I actually grew up in the San Fernando Valley.
You
in
know,
Tarzana.
you actually do get that quite often.
I
That
get the
you're a
York
New
thing.
Yorker.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. I'm not a New Yorker.
You're an East Coaster.
Hey, yo. I grew up in Tarzana, the Valley, man. Come on. Give me a break. Anyways, Jermaine Jackson I interviewed. We got other interviews. So we'll get Ernie Hudson. I talked to him about Ghostbusters and things like that, about the new Ghostbusters movie, because it's all about, there's all chicks in there now. What do you think about a
Really?
chick Ghostbuster movie?
You know what? I can't even
I
don't know.
Straight to
about that.
DVD. Straight to DVD. All right.
I like the original Ghostbusters.
Right, Dan Aykroyd and all those guys. Ernie Hudson was a part of that. All right, it is Control Chaos here on KCAA, 1050 AM in the Inland Empire. Also W4CY.com, K4HD.com, and iHeartRadio. Catch us up on the iHeart.com app. Check out the show, Gary Garver, Control Chaos, here at Beverly Hilton Hotel. Oscar night 2015. We'll be back with more chaos, controlled or uncontrolled, right after this.